This podcast is a part of the PodMania Podcasting Network. Check out podmania.co.uk to check out more of our great podcasts, features, reviews, match ratings and previews spanning the crazy and diverse world of professional wrestling.
You're listening to the PodMania Pro Wrestling Podcast, a sample of the best pro wrestling podcasts we can produce on our tiny budget. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Podcast Addict, CastBox, and all other podcast platforms. If it's wrestling you want, check out more of our great content at podmania.co.uk. Let's do this.
To another episode of the PodMania Podcast. I'm your host, Rob Gooden. I'm joined by Garth Jackson and your favourite YouTuber's favourite YouTuber. It's only Chris O'Brien.
I don't even bring up YouTube as much as you two imply. It's just a case of you two bring it up so much that I'm like, okay, I'll actually put it over while I'm here. By the way, yes, I did release a video this week, Ring of Honor. And both Ring of Honor commented it. And actually, no, I'm not going to say the other thing out loud in case I'm not meant to. So let's just move on.
No, go on. Who else liked your video, Chris?
No, because I well, a lot of people, quite frankly.
Say the name, Chris.
Moving on. Oh, well, Forrest Over likes it. He always likes my videos. Massive fan.
Garth, how are you?
All good, yeah. Yeah, looking forward to watching some random shit off the wheel.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Me and you, I feel like, are going to have to work a little bit harder because I feel some point soon Chris is going to basically Bull Dempsey us and basically big timers and just not turn up anymore. So I feel like it is just going to be me and you again. Just
he's going to turn
own.
up like mid-street, mid-floor.
Motherfucker, who's always late? Who is late to every fucking recording? Don't you start going, oh, he'll start being unreliable. You run this shit and you're unreliable. Quite frankly, the fact that a mutiny hasn't happened is astounding.
We're gonna like wake up one day and find him on like a rival podcast. Like Scott Hall.
He's just gone and started his own podcast with Forrest Over, and we're just like, what the fuck, man?
Double denim and everything.
I just go in there.
His mullet.
I just get Rob's Blue Yeti and drop it in a...
in the trash can, you bastard. Starts a CWO.
Get the PodMania cup.
Put it in the bin. What a bastard. Yeah, so obviously we're back to talk some random wrestling. We're only doing 2 matches because it's easier, quite frankly. That's basically how it's...
And we have a Fire Pro Fed.
We have a Fire Pro Fed, and that is taking up some time as well.
And negotiations with Maki Ito took a long time.
So I am going to share my screen with you lads so that you can see the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously, again, we had some issues with the old YouTube because the dubs, the old WWE, decided to copyright absolutely fucking everything. So if you want to watch the live matches with us as we're watching them, then you will have to go to our Facebook page and www.podmania.co.uk, where all of the videos are under the Watchalong tab. But, as you can see, here is the wheel. We have added some interesting matches. There are some there that both me and Garth do not want to fucking watch under any circumstances.
Okay, don't pretend like it's not just one that you're singling out there.
We all know that neither of us want to watch Hangman Page versus Switchblade Jay White from Strong Style Evolved 2018.
That match. Shut the fuck up.
No, we've still got some very, very interesting matches here. We have added to it Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan from SummerSlam 2005. And we have added to it the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian from No Mercy.
We've also added Kenta Miyahara versus Jake Lee from the Champions Carnival 2019 finals.
We have, because Chris went full mark. So, let's do this. Are we ready, lads?
Ready.
Okay.
Do this.
I just want to take a moment before we do start, though, to say there is going to be a moment where the Chamber of Horrors match does come up, and I might be the happiest person in the world when it does. Anyway, let's do this. The wheel begins. The wheel doth spinneth.
Oh.
And we start with the four-way tag team ladder match from Armageddon 2006. Broken Nosegate.
Yeah, I know what this is. Who the fuck put this on here? Don't you fuckers judge me for fucking Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe when this shit's on here.
Let's put it this way. It's on the wheel for one reason and one reason only, Garth, and don't pretend that it's not.
And I know, and it's horrible.
This is the only way I'm going to get any mid to late 2000s shit on the wheel.
Does it have a horrible botch in it? Brilliant, let's put it on. So that's one match. We have got one match to go. Let's go at it. Let's see what comes up.
Let's get it on.
Of course it's another Garth match. Of course.
Excellent.
Another tag team match. We're on a tag team special here. Motor City Machine Guns versus Beer Money from TNA Impact, 12th of August 2010. Another Garth pick between two, I believe, of Garth's favourite tag teams.
Yep. Love it. It's the 2 out of 3 falls match, I believe.
Excellent stuff.
This does mean that, knowing what Garth's been into recently, we're going to have 2 more Ric Flair matches on
Right, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you know by now, by the power of podcast editing, we'll be back after the sound effect with our matches lined up. We shall see you very, 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 very shortly. And we are back. We have got our matches lined up. We are going to start with the Hardys are in tag team action, as it's so beautifully put, on the WWE Network.
In tag team ladder match.
In a tag team ladder match, absolutely. So go to your WWE Network or Peacock, and
on Peacock.
Go to Armageddon 2006, as Chris so wonderfully pointed out, the third in a row where Batista is on the promotional
No, the
poster
second
for
in a
it.
row. It's in the middle.
Oh,
it's
the second of 3, isn't it, in a row is what I meant. And skip to 24 minutes and 30 seconds. Did any of us watch this live? I know I wasn't watching wrestling at this point.
I did.
You did?
I remember the
infamous spot.
Because for so long I always used to think it was a Money in the Bank, like a Mania Money in the Bank, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Go on.
I was too young. I was too young to be watching that at the time. I wasn't allowed.
What do you mean you weren't allowed? How old were you?
9.
You were 9. Of course you fucking were. Fuck off, Chris. Just fuck off. Okay, just.
I wouldn't even be. That's just rude. You're just mad at me because I'm younger than you.
Yes, that's what it is. I'm fucking ageist. Honestly.
To be fair, Garth came and called me a young punk on Facebook earlier because he didn't approve. He didn't approve of a meme I put up, which I'm going to send to WhatsApp right now just so Rob can get context.
While Chris is doing that, this of course came on the back of 3 pay-per-views in 4 weeks. So we had Survivor Series, December to Dismember, which was December the 3rd. This is December the 17th. And again, in that December to Dismember pay-per-view, we had the Hardys versus Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro, which is 2 of the teams in this 4-way ladder match. So, anyway, I think we've given people more than enough time, lads, to get their shit in order. So, 24 minutes, 30 seconds, Armageddon 2006. You should have a lovely still of MVP on fire. If you're ready, lads.
The P is on fire.
3, 2, 1, play. You're full of crap.
Ding.
What the fuck is that?
The thing is, London and Kendrick.
They're the champions, but out first.
Yeah, welcome to WWE. It's weird, Paul London and Kendrick, because they have. When you think about it, they have as much as a defined history together as they do separately. But like, only problem is the separate stuff isn't most known in like WWE. Like Paul London's best solo career definitely wasn't in WWE. Like he has those legendary matches with Danielson. And then, of course, Paul London became a...
Dave Taylor? Fucking hell.
From England.
From England. Generic England.
Where's Dave Taylor from?
England, I think. He's got a big British flag on his singlet. William Regal's just fallen over.
I love William Regal's entrance music. It's so like
it's great,
foreboding.
Isn't it?
He has a lot of good entries. Do you remember the one he had when he was commissioned?
Yeah.
And the of course, he's a man.
Such a man.
A man. Dave Taylor.
Dave.
Love you, Dave.
Oh shit! It's Feeder Long.
Oh, he's gonna make this a tag. Oh, hang on, it's already a tag team match.
Player.
He's from Yorkshire, according to Wikipedia.
Really?
It's Teddy Long.
Of course,
God,
of course,
fuck's
it's going to be a
sake.
fucking one. Jesus Christ!
The Undertaker. Get in.
He always takes so long to get to the point, doesn't he?
For what reason,
It's like
Teddy?
Morrissey.
For what reason?
Get us some ladders out here.
Where did we find? Like, did we just?
I love the
Did we
fact
just find
someone's
ladders in the-
scrambling backstage going, oh, fuck's sake, did anyone bring any ladders?
Quick go to
Regal's
B&Q.
face.
B&Q? Do we have B&Qs in America?
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google that right now.
Walmart
Home
will
Depot
sell them.
or something.
Walmart sell everything. Guns, cheese.
Guns that shoot cheese.
Did you know that, Garth, by the way, that the only way to win a ladder match is to climb to the top of a ladder?
I mean, I didn't, but I suppose it depends on the stipulations.
Oh, B&Q's on by Kingfisher. To
See,
be fair, they had to, didn't they? Because you can't exactly have fucking...
William
See,
Regal
I
in a ladder
blame-
match.
I blame Teddy Long for what happened
Oh, I love the red carpet.
to Johnny Nitro.
It didn't happen to Johnny Nitro, though. It happened to Joey Mercury.
Joey Mercury, sorry, that's what I meant. I blame Teddy.
By the way, because I'll fit CM Punk into anything. CM Punk once bought Joey Mercury's house, so he wouldn't get chucked out of it. That was nice of him.
Melina, by the way, apparently a really, really, really nice person in real life. Which is just nice to know. It's nice to know that some people are just genuinely nice people and not bellends. Melina wanting none of this ladder match. Right, you're on your own now, lad. See you later.
See you later.
Jimmy,
I'll just come pick your nose up later.
It's SmackDown versus Raw rules. You're not allowed a valet down for no DQ matches.
Look
Can
at
we
those coats.
I was just going to say, how amazing is Jamie Noble's Paddington Bear coat?
Jamie Noble. Are we going to call Joey Mercury everything but his actual fucking name tonight?
Because he's so, like, he was forgotten.
He
The
was.
forgotten man.
J&J
Part of
Security.
J&J Security.
List that. Hardy's.
Jamie
Hardy's.
Hardy's.
Ding, 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 ding. It's amazing how much the thought around the Hardys have changed, because everyone used to think Jeff was better, but now everyone thinks Matt's better.
Isn't it because, like, Jeff shit the bed so many times?
To me, Matt shit the bed a lot.
Yeah. Especially when he became, like, Fat Matt.
Fat Matt.
Fat Hardy.
Reggae Matt. that he became in TNA randomly in about 2010.
Yeah, he came in with dreadlocks. He had the most beautiful summer romance.
He did, yeah. Randomly paired up with Ric Flair.
I love his gimmick at the moment, though.
What, Big
Money
Money?
Matt?
Big Money Matt.
Wasn't that a thing just before he became broken? Like when he was TNA champ?
I can't remember.
And when he was feuding with EC3 and Rockstar Spud.
Yeah, William Regal is a Englishman with villain written on his tights, which is not something that has a high success rate anymore.
If you can give me any man that has got better facial expressions than William Regal, I will give you 5 reasons as to why you're wrong.
Okay, let me have a think. I'm sure there's someone.
There won't be. The man is an absolute treasure. I am a massive fan of that LED thing at the top.
What, the light?
Yeah, no, not just the
God's
light.
God's making a cameo appearance.
God. That wasn't this year, was it? Wasn't that 07, Backlash 07?
No, but that was Backlash 06.
Was it? Jesus.
You know who has some pretty good facial expressions? Is old Chris Pratt.
Right. I should have qualified here. I mean wrestling.
Wrestler.
Yeah. Because Jim Carrey has better facial expressions.
Jericho?
No. I don't think you can beat Regal's range of facial expressions. Jericho's good, don't get me wrong, but I think Regal pips him.
That was a lovely little hooking around there from Paul London, who would go on to kill a midget with a mallet in Lucha Underground to appease a lizard.
I still need to see Lucha Underground, though.
Sorry, spoilers for season 3. Season 4? Yeah, about season 4.
That was lovely.
Very nice.
It took Matt Hardy to make Jeff hit an actual move.
John Morrison literally hasn't changed.
No.
You know what would make this match a whole lot better? Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch.
Oh, Trevor Murdoch, what a man.
What about Thingy and Festus?
Jesse and Festus.
Biscuits and gravy!
Mate, that's so 2008. That's not 2006.
Was that 2008? Fucking hell.
Yeah, you have to understand, this is my fucking era.
And you still like wrestling, and you had this shit to put up with. Fuck me.
Oh, I'm fucking sorry. Garth basically grew up in New Gen. Like, don't you fucking start with that shit.
New Gen. No.
New Gen. New Generation, Chris. Come on, you got to full name it. I am a big fan of this fucking set.
Yeah, WCW. Like, wouldn't your era of WCW, like, at the beginning have RoboCop and then, like, end of your teenage years?
You know, it was like 95, 96. The best times.
95, 96. Hogan taking on Vader and burying the entire WCW roster.
Yeah, that's fucking Garth's wet dream.
That is Hulk Hogan at his fucking worst.
This is a real mismatch of tag teams, isn't it? It reminds me of the fucking...
It's a mismatch of styles, isn't it?
It's like the Takeover ladder match. It's like the UK Takeover ladder match we went to.
Oh, with Imperium as well.
High-flying Welshmen, very serious Europeans, tough Scottish people, and grizzled young veterans, so I don't quite know how to pigeonhole.
Imperium, of course, who I'm repping tonight.
I'm repping the Bullet Bill from Super Mario.
Garth, to save me from sounding extremely creepy, what are you wearing?
Who are you wearing tonight, Garth?
I'm representing an 80s classic movie, Last Starfighter.
Any idea what that is, Garth? Chris?
I do, because Garth keeps telling me to watch it. It's one of those. It's that Pan's Labyrinth and one other that slipped my mind. Where, like, at least once every few months, Garth will be like, "Oh, watch this tonight. You should watch it." And I'm like, "Yes, I know."
It's always
like, I've only seen one Lord of the
too.
Rings movie. But
Clock 2.
No, to be fair, I need to finish Lord of the Rings before I get to Clark's 2.
You still haven't finished?
I've only watched one. They're 3 hours longer.
3 hours. The proper cut's 4 hours.
I don't own the proper cuts, and I don't want to watch a film that's 4 hours long. Like, there's a reason I haven't started with the Snyder cut yet.
So good.
Too scared it's going to be awesome.
I don't mind being wrong.
Ooh, fucking hell, that was a hard one.
Fuck me. Eat shit, Kendrick. Jesus.
So who's better, London or Kendrick?
Who's what, sorry?
Better.
Oh, fuck me. I think Kendrick is extremely underappreciated. Extremely. Even now.
Have you seen his run in the Cruiserweight Classic?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
His match with Kota Ibushi where he hits a burning hammer, like an actual burning hammer, not one of these like pussy ones, like an actual burning hammer.
And then Ibushi kicks out.
Yeah, because Ibushi
fuck you. It'd be fuck you, Kobashi.
Ibushi doesn't feel pain in his neck. He's like me. To be fair, London does have some bangers. But all his bangers like are in a very small period of time, like around the mid 2000s of the Indies. Whereas like Kendrick has like bangers all over the place.
I always used to like London and Kendrick.
Yeah, it's weird. It always weirds me because like we not just you're the old school guys, but when you like really spotty teams like London and Kendrick.
Oh, on the replay, it looks like Johnny Nitro proper lands on the end of the bloody ladder when he falls.
This match is very much put together like it was announced that day.
Yeah.
It's very car crash, isn't it?
Yeah.
But at least he's not crawling up the ladder. He's still climbing the ladder normally at this point. That is fucking horrible.
Well, at least someone got caught. Like, every time Phoenix takes a dive in AEW, he never gets caught.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I thought my audio had gone with that.
Regal and Taylor basically just there to catch people.
Yes.
Like, I watched that 6-man from AEW today, Lucha Bros and Laredo Kid versus Brandon Cutler and the Young Bucks. And Cutler was literally just there to catch people when they died. That was it. He hit, like, no moves.
To be fair, mate, if you've got the Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks in the ring, the last thing you want is Brandon Cutler doing the moves. Nobody is there for Brandon Cutler. No offense to him. By the way, Garth, did you pick the wrong match on this card? Jesus, we could be watching Gregory Helms versus Jimmy Wang Yang right now. We could be watching the Boogeyman versus the Miz.
Boogeyman, Jesus.
We could be watching the North Shore Night Diva contest. I'm glad we're not watching that. Honestly, I just wish we could have watched the King Booker match just for the memes.
King
Booker! This is literally... It's weird how different the landscape was when I started watching compared to this. Because I started watching like 3 months later at WrestleMania.
So was that your first... So what was that, Mania 23? Yeah.
Yeah, first ever match I watched was the Money in the Bank ladder match from that Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Who won the Money in the Bank? Was that Mr. Kennedy?
Kennedy, yeah. I can tell you, I know the whole fucking card off there. It went from that to
23 is what's it, isn't it? It's the Battle of the Billionaires. That card.
Yeah.
I know the card.
I
was extremely drunk by the end of that.
That was my first exposure to Donald Trump.
Jesus, what a bump, Kendrick.
So because Donald Trump was portrayed as like the face, I was actually surprised, like when I became a teenager, to find out who was a bellend. Because literally, I saw Donald Trump there and then never saw him again until I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh, that made horrible noise.
He was like nothing until he started, The Apprentice and then his presidency run.
And then he started an insurrection.
Yeah, and then he's going to start his own internet.
His own internet.
His own echo chamber.
He's banned from everywhere, isn't he? Apart from YouTube, he's allowed on YouTube.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, our videos get banned.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Well, he doesn't use WWE footage. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Ring of Honor for not copywriting the fuck out of me for that.
I can't remember a time when Matt Hardy didn't walk like his hips were fucked. Like they were fused together.
It just occurred to me like how many Hardy's ladder, well, like 2 Hardy's ladder matches on this wheel at some point. That's 2.
Yep.
That's one too many. We need some variety.
Matches they ever did.
Jeff had a world title run, well, kind of. The CM Punk matches were good, but the best one was a ladder match, so I'm not helping the case.
The Jeff Hardy Punk feud.
Jeff Hardy versus Punk in a ladder match. That's genuinely a very good match. SummerSlam 2009.
2009.
Like,
Because 2010 was Nexus.
2010 was Nexus. Guys, this isn't it, is it?
No, this is it.
No,
this is
not quite. Not quite.
Not when it's like on the rope.
I think
they bend down and Hardy jumps down.
Yeah, because I think it's when Jeff's on the top rope, so it might well be. It depends if Matt saves him. Yeah, I think this might be it, lads. I think this might be the moment. Oh,
why
God.
Why did we pick? I understand,
well.
Oh, no, it's the moment.
No.
Lads. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
Straight away, it's instant.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's just bad.
What did it just totally knock his nose off?
Oh my god, it broke his orbital bone, his nose. Fuck me.
Disgusting.
Oh my god, look at the blood.
I completely understand watching
oh my god.
Crashes of bad matches.
Stop showing it.
I don't. It's so,
in slow motion. Oh, it's even worse.
He's lucky he didn't lose his eye there, to be fair.
Because it's right. It's right at the end. Oh my god, look at his face already.
I bet, why do we keep cutting to him?
His face is so swollen.
Vince is me backstage doing his fucking top.
Either that or he loves it. Stop showing it! Oh, Jesus.
What's wrong with Kevin Dunn?
Jesus Christ.
Have they took him away?
Oh, they better have done.
I hope so. We don't. We surely can. I
certainly hope he's not going to come off the top rope. No, he's still there. Oh no, is that Matt? That might be Matt. For fuck's sake, take him to the back and clean the fucking ring mat.
To be fair, they didn't even clean the ring mat with knowing that. So.
Oh, that blood! Jesus Christ!
Oh my god, the pool of it. No, I'm not being funny, guys. But has Dave Taylor done anything this match? I don't remember him actually performing a move.
No, but again, he's just there to catch people.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my god! Oh, Jesus! Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Could have been another crushed face.
Oh my! Oh Jesus! Listen to the chant for the Hardys.
So, Dave Taylor was a staple in WCW between 1996 and 2000.
He wasn't Squire David. He wasn't Squire Taylor, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Ah, it's that guy.
He had some matches in the Super Grade Tag League, teaming with Regal. Beat Tatsumi Fujinami. Went to a draw with Muto and Steiner. No, they didn't. Muto and Steiner won.
Muto and Steiner.
Keiji Muto and Rick Steiner.
Fucking hell.
No, New Japan was fucking random back in the day.
It's just like Papa Pump Steiner.
No, this is Rick Steiner, not Scott Steiner.
Oh, Rick Steiner, sorry.
He's wrestled for the European wrestling promotion. That's what it's called. That's literally what it's called.
Whole of Europe. Blood's still there.
Oh my god.
The Union of European Pro Wrestling Alliance. He's wrestled for IPW. He's wrestled for WXW. He's wrestled for New York Wrestling Connection. He's wrestled for Ring of Honor. Who did he wrestle in Ring of Honor? Oh, he wrestled Zack Sabre Jr. in WXW. Well, in Britain, probably.
Oh, right into the remains of Joey Mercury's face. Lovely.
He got defeated. By Colt Cabana on Honor Takes Center Stage.
No, they won't.
Absolutely won't.
I like how they're saying that, like Mercury,
Mercury abandoned him. Yeah, exactly. He's just had his face destroyed.
Like, Nitro, I'm not being funny. Just set up the ladder.
I like that.
I thought, I'll have a bit of Mercury's blood on them.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
So there's half of the fucking arena.
Jesus. Quite literally busting. In there.
Busting your face.
Yeah.
Brian Kendrick Lamar.
Ooh, that was nice.
That was well
Very
tagged.
good. Very good.
I'm gonna have to.
It's difficult as well to do it almost round the ladder to the side that's not facing the ladder.
Next time I'm picking a match, I might have to pick a Kendrick match because he's so good. Oh, I could pick the one in PWG where Jushin Liger slows down time.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Just beals him off the ladder. Fucking hell.
Maybe we need some Lucha Underground in here.
Maybe.
Well, probably Lucha Underground, but better with like a whole episode instead of like single matches.
Shut up, JBL, you penis.
Shut up, Michael Cole, you penis.
Oh my god. I very nearly landed on Brian Kendrick. Joey Mercury. Joey Mercury's going to come back. Face pissing with blood.
Was that like the end of his career?
No, not at all.
I can't remember. I came out with that face thing on, didn't he?
Yeah. He was out of action for a couple of months, I think.
Dave Taylor's last televised appearance was being destroyed by Kane.
As he should be.
Oh, nice.
By the way, future WWE Hall of Famer Kane, 2021 class. Slightly.
Yeah, because Batista couldn't make it.
I think that was probably more Great Khali, if I'm honest.
Great
I mean,
Khali
let's face
deserved
it.
to be in there. Former World Heavyweight Champion. Wrestled good matches considering he can't move.
You think Great Khali should be in the Hall of Fame instead of Kane, do you?
Coco B. Ware's in the fucking Hall of Fame.
You think that Great Khali should be in the Great Hall of Fame before Kane?
Oh, we were going in at the same time as they should be.
How can you possibly compare the... I know you're doing it on purpose. I don't know why I'm arguing with you. I mean, to be fair, the Bella twins are in before both of them, so what the fuck is the Hall of Fame?
I like how Jushin Liger's wrestled one match for WWE, and he's
in the Hall of Fame. Again, the Bella twins are in there, so, you know... What the fuck?
Oh, I need to add some Liger to this wheel. What's a good Liger match?
Anything with Ultimo Dragon.
Anything with Koji Kanemoto.
Anything with Koji Kanemoto, I was just going to say. Anything
with Otani.
Yeah.
Anything with El Samurai. Anything with Great Sasuke.
Just anything, really.
Yeah, but he's just bloody good, isn't he?
He's overrated, that Liger, man.
Yeah, he's a bit underrated. No one ever talked about him. He retired last year, so no fanfare.
It was unfortunate. I feel like he should have had something more.
Yeah. He didn't have a whole show dedicated to him.
How was this match still going, lads?
It's going a bit long.
It's going far longer than it should have done. It should have finished about 5 minutes ago.
All covered in blood.
Because the Hardys have disappeared. Johnny Nitro's disappeared.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God!
This is a fucking car crash.
Best
Dave Taylor's last WWE match was being defeated by Kofi Kingston in a dark match.
Lucky.
And the second to last one was being jobbed out to the Nasty Boys in a dark match.
Watching Paul London scrape his way through Joey Mercury's blood is really unappetising, isn't it?
Especially in white gear.
Yeah, especially in white gear.
He's slipping because there's too much blood.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, did it?
There we go.
That was a shit finish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it literally, there wasn't a big spot. He just climbed the ladder and won.
With the modified Ultimate Warrior entrance music.
It is basically Ultimate Warrior's entrance, isn't it?
I don't think we talked enough about Brian Kendrick's hair. Brian Kendrick's hair is superb.
Oh, Brian Kendrick looks like a protagonist out of a fucking teen comedy.
He looks like he should be in Dawson's Creek, 100%.
Like a young Leonardo DiCaprio or something.
Does look a little bit like Leo DiCaprio.
He's a fucking nice looking twink, isn't he?
Right.
Like if he got sent to prison, he'd be passed to. If he went to prison, he'd be passed around like a fucking ragdoll.
Right, lads, let's pause it there. Garth, this was your pick. What did you think? I didn't mean to say it like this was your fucking pick.
I enjoyed it. I think the Joey Mercury thing kind of sort of derails the match, obviously, but like it derails like the feeling you have towards it, because after that you're like, yeah, like everything else is potentially also a fucking car crash. Like,
yeah.
I still enjoyed it. It was fun. It went long. It went too long. But no, I still enjoyed it. It was some good bumps, some good graps, and just some insane stuff from most of the people in there, apart from Dave Taylor.
Who did fuck all. Chris, what about you, man?
This was a good car crash ladder match with one. You know how we were talking about Angle versus Brock and how about one botch sort of derailed the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
The thing there was the botch happened right at the end of the match.
Right at the end, yeah, you're right.
Which sort of helps it and hinders it, because it helps it in the sense of you're not sitting with it for the rest of the match. Like, you don't have to think about, oh my god, they're like wrestling with broken necks or whatever. But at the same time, it hurts it because it's the last impression you have of the match. But here, it happens in the middle. It's probably the most awkward place it could happen. Like, for example, Worlds Collide last year, what's his face? Alexander Wolf got knocked out and taken out of that Imperium versus Undisputed Era match very quickly. But then the match itself fucked because they can just sort of move past it and sort of adapt. Whereas here, doing it in the middle of the match, you're sitting with it for long enough for it to be uncomfortable. But also, there's still so much good shit going on, so I have no idea how to rate that. Because, like, on the one hand, Kendrick and London did a great job. Nitro did a good job, probably doing all of Mercury's planned spots. Jeff and Matt were Jeff and Matt. Dave Taylor was there. I don't know. I don't know what to rate that. I'm looking on Cage Match right now to see what other people thought, because, you know, I can't have my own opinion. And Meltzer gave it 4.25. Which is surprising, because he once didn't rate an Ibushi versus Naito match because he didn't like people almost getting injured. And then someone actually, it's weird. The logic of that man sometimes perplexes me. And then, like, everyone seemed to love it. apart from this one guy called Mitsuharu Misawa, so I don't think he was going to like it to begin with. Yeah, I did not enjoy myself, but like I always enjoy myself with these things because I like hanging out with my friends. So I don't know. What do you think?
That was such a nice way to end it, Chris. So wholesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a weird one. I think after the Mercury injury, the match sort of fell off a cliff for a good 2 or 3 minutes. You know, understandably, as you know, the rest of the competitors sort of scrambled to go, "What the fuck's going on?" The camera work, they did not need to show it as many times as they showed it, because obviously Mercury was in a bad way, really bad. Like that's one of the most gruesome injuries I've seen. You know, on the other hand, though, Kendrick and London, I thought, were tremendous. They killed themselves with some of the bumps they took. That sliced bread off the top of the ladder, fucking hell. I mean, you got the inverted suplex from Regal onto one of the ladders, which was fucking grim. You know, you can't take away some of the great stuff that the rest of the people in that match did, and Dave Taylor was there. So it's one of them. It was a very good match, but it was marred by a very, very, very serious injury. Because you're right, Garth.
Dave Taylor out of 10.
I'd give it Dave Taylor out of 10. I mean, personally, I'd give it maybe 3 3/4.
I'd go 3.5.
Garth, are you around that sort of area?
Yeah, 3.5, 3 3/4.
That doesn't help me give a rating, but okay. You do. I'm afraid you are going to have to commit, Garth. Not
3
just
3/4.
Yes, I win. Not that it's a competition, but I win. Anyway,
You're on the site. You often just ignore my ratings anyway.
That is true. Right. So, let's get on to our second match. This is another one of Garth's picks between two of Garth's favourite tag teams, if not the top 2 favourite Garth tag teams. I'm talking, of course, about Motor City Machine Guns and Beer Money in the best of 5 final match from TNA Impact in 2012. Garth, what made you pick this match?
Because I love all things Beer Money and Motor City Machine Guns, and this was an amazing match from what I remember. It was a really good series because I had all sorts of different matches, but this was like the sort of icing on the cake, the cherry on top, you might say. But it's just really, really good match, and it kind of showed the best of both teams. And it's like for a 2 out of 3 falls match, it's not really very long either.
19 minutes runtime, 19 minutes and 44 seconds on the Daily Motion link. You can find this match on Daily Motion. Of course, you can also find it on Impact Plus, depending on where or how you want to watch it. We're watching Daily Motion, so if you want to find that, set it up, you can watch along with us. Chris, you've never seen this match, have you?
When did this happen? 2008?
2012, I believe, wasn't it?
No, 2012. Beer Money were broken up. I might have. If I have, it's one of those ones that I had watched as a kid and then forgot about, and it'd have been on Challenge or something. Or it was Bravo. It was on, wasn't it?
It was Bravo. Yes, it was. I forgot about that. Jesus, it was. Anyway,
because I couldn't watch. I couldn't watch WWE because it was on fucking Sky. So TNA I watched as much TNA going up as I did WWE.
Of course. Right.
Does it hurt you a bit when I was growing up with TNA?
No, not in the slightest. Let's get this going. So, lads, if you are ready, we'll press play in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God, it's so loud.
Oh, that's a loud one. Jesus. What a nice looking belt.
Those are.
Old school looking, aren't they?
Right, you can't just keep saying everything like it's so. Oh no, this is like after Hogan came in because of the 4-sided ring.
I think it's 2012.
When did they break up? I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. It's 2013. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting my years mixed up.
2010, isn't it?
See, there's no information on the Daily Motion link. So, hey, WWE TNA matches.
I love
It's
that when
definitely
he's using
like-
those bottles all the time.
Yeah.
It might be 2010 because this is definitely like early Hogan era. Garth's favorite.
Baby.
Like Garth's favorite still didn't make it onto the tournaments for PPW. Because for some reason you pick the natural disasters, they seem to annoy me.
No, because they're amazing.
It was to annoy you, mate. 100%.
I'm trying to remember, did I randomize? No, I didn't randomize for
No, actually, no. The Motor City Machine Guns are in there.
They're on the. They're in PPW. They didn't. None of us picked them for
Yeah,
tournament.
I didn't put them on the titles yet. There's a long game.
Building story. Love it.
To be fair, I forgot to say I did randomize the randomizer teams. I'm pretty sure. Did I put that in the chat? This will be an exclusive PPW announcement. As I'm sure you're all very excited about. Oh no, I did randomize the team. And it was Red Dragon.
There's no restful between the falls. No rest period, between the falls.
Because they only have an hour and a half on TV. It's always weird to me when they talk about like match quality on commentary. Like I somewhat get it because they do that on like MMA commentary. They'll talk about how much they like to match,
Yeah.
but also when New Japan English commentary talk about fucking star ratings, that's where I'm like, some technical. I would expect James Storm to be doing the technical wrestling.
The two best tag teams TNA ever created?
Up there.
Ooh, that's. Well, I don't
I
think.
don't know.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
they did
most
have Black Rain and Relic at one point, teaming.
Kill us, go backwards.
Is it really?
Christ, what's the other ones?
I mean,
Crimson
LAX.
and somebody else.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Disciples
Well,
of the
Santana
New
and RP.
Church.
Actually, to be fair, I think the British Invasion were actually quite good because I used to love Doug Williams.
They were all right.
No, Doug Williams is great.
I mean, they weren't
but
the best.
Magnus of it.
The Addiction were
Mag-
good.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think that was a TNA creation more than it was just for Daniels
Just them
and
people fucking
Kazarian.
about,
So,
wasn't
like, we need to do something. The Dirty Heels were quite good.
it? I mean, Team 3D were pretty good.
They won the TNA creation though.
They were Team 3D.
Yeah, but they didn't. Like, oh, God's sake, I can't believe I have to
Team
argue.
3D didn't exist before TNA.
Why am I engaging? I know what he's doing.
See, it's not nice when
Who's the
people
best?
do this, is it, Chris?
He's still just annoyed from earlier. Just
Yes.
Calm down. Right, who's better, Sabin or Shelley?
Sabin.
Yeah, difficult to disagree with
I always
that, to be
prefer. I
fair.
don't know. I always like Sabin is
I
amazing,
think
but
it's
I always preferred Shelley.
I think Shelley's better.
Sabin,
like Sabin's more decorated. Like he was a TNA champion at one point.
Yeah, for like
But
half an episode or something.
yeah, for like literally
Till
like he won it and lost
For
it
Kevin
on
Nash
the
take it off
same
or
table.
something.
No.
Oh no, he
Billy
beat
Ray.
Kevin
It was-
Nash, didn't he?
No, he didn't beat No, he beat Billy Ray. It was part of the Aces and Eight storyline.
Oh.
He used Destination X or whatever. I think Alex Shelley's better though. Like he has just a richer tapestry of good singles matches for me.
I love this move. So smooth.
Spot monkey, Garth.
That's one of the reasons why I used to tune into TNA for the spots, because you never ever saw any of the shit on like WWE.
I mean, yeah,
And it was free.
Like, it's easy to look at, like, not as different nowadays because, like, the indies were more accessible than they've ever been, and WWE sort of adopted this style. But, like, at the time, like, TNA, the shit was completely different. Like, people put up with the really bad main event scene. Like, and, like, let's not disagree here. It was bad. They put up with that.
They had, like, people like Amazing Red and stuff who you would never ever have seen.
That's the thing. I think around this time, TNA, especially in America, TNA would be easier to dump on because Ring of Honor was more readily available, who is basically TNA with none of the drawbacks.
Bar the production.
I mean, like, quite frank, if that's a big problem for you, then, like, I have to question, like, whether you like wrestling or whether you like looking at shiny lights.
No, but sometimes I like being able to see, like,
quite frank,
all of the action.
Did you see the production values on the PPW show? We cannot judge.
We're just starting, though.
We're a starter, man. You can't judge us.
Coming at you next week from TV in Edinburgh.
It's
So
weird
who's
because,
better,
like,
Storm or Rude?
Rude. It's weird because, like, Storm and Rude were kind of just sort of... They weren't really a tag team to begin with.
Oh, having literally a tag team? I have no clue.
They're just sort of... Because obviously, like, America's Most Wanted broke up.
Yeah.
And then they kind of just got
then,
together.
like, both guys had nothing to do.
They had
so
nothing
we were like,
to do,
yeah,
yeah. Like, Rude was just coming off the back of that stupid Team Canada thing.
Oh, with
course.
Eric Young.
Eric Young, the worst fucking mouthpiece.
Petey
honestly.
Williams. After that, it's when he became like Super Eric and he started having that stupid gimmick where he was scared of everything.
He was scared of his own pyro. It's like, this happens every week, Eric. You should maybe just expect
You
the
know
pyro.
this, Eric. What are you doing?
That was all.
Like,
I'm sure that was all part of like the lead up to the Suicide character coming out.
This is basic character recognition.
Oof. See, it's weird. Like, it's like you say, like looking at this match now, it's a really, really. I mean, that's amazing. That's a really class match, but you've kind of seen it now. But at this point, nobody was doing.
No.
Nobody was even fucking showcasing tag team matches, really.
You know what this is like, and bear with me, it's like Doctor Strangelove. Where you hear about how it's such an incredible thing, and how it's so innovative, and you get there, it's like, yeah, I can see where like The Simpsons got it, where like everyone got it.
Oh, that was lush.
But also, I've seen all this before because everyone's done it.
Mm-hmm.
I can make no references now. Movies.
Ooh, nice. What I like about it is it's all very like sort of organic and quick. There's no setup. There's no people waiting for somebody to get into position.
And because these teams have wrestled that much that they know each other.
That's the thing with X Division, but one blown spot and the match was done.
Yeah.
Like, you miss time by half a second and you completely...
Anytime Sanjay Dutt was in a match, he would get injured.
His walking injury, wasn't he, Sanjay Dutt?
He was constantly popping his shoulder out and stuff.
I'm kind of happy that they didn't... Like, people haven't really taken the wrong message from what made the X Division work.
Yeah. Christ, the whole effing show. RVD.
Well, this is what the show is actually called. It's actually a TV special called The Whole Effing Show.
Yeah. Oh my word. Ooh.
Jesus.
Face first.
Shit, is it? I didn't realise. I wish more people had told me this.
This isn't proper Impact Zone, though, because the guy with the towels isn't there. Rob recently reviewed the first ever TNA show.
He
How was
did.
that?
How was that? Yeah. First fall beer money. It was a show, Chris. It was a show.
From the asylum.
It was.
You're never gonna get those 2 hours back. Because you know what? No, Pete, you know that those early years of TNA were shit because no one ever says, "Oh, I wish we'd go back to the asylum."
They did go back to the asylum.
Yeah, but no one was asking for it.
Nobody asked for. Shut up, Chris. I don't have
Please,
I don't.
Please take us back to that carny fucking shit show.
It was carny, wasn't
With
it?
the wire
Jesus.
fencing and stuff.
But like when
So
they had that
carny.
country thing. When they had that, I say remember because I've only seen this clips. We had that country singer on singing about 9/11.
No, oh god, yeah, it was so Angry American. It was called or something. The song, but they did. He had a music video, and they played the entire music video, and then a live performance from him. And Jeff Jarrett, who was supposed to be the leading heel at this point,
Beer
money, came out and beat this guy up. Toby Keith was his name. And beat him up, and everyone cheered. And it was, for fuck's sake.
Like, it was literally like the fucking South Park thing where rock and country came together for 9/11. It's like a little bit of country, America. Fuck yeah. I haven't seen that movie in years. I need to watch it again.
Probably doesn't hold up.
Second fall. Third fall. Okay, now.
I mean, I haven't seen it since I was like 12, where I was just impressed by the swearing, quite frankly.
The fucking vomit. Just all that vomit. Just carried off the day.
That didn't look good.
Jesus.
Nice. Oof. What a unit. Nice. Fucking hell.
God. Go on, Bobby. Go on, Bobby, lad.
Oh, glorious.
Oh my God.
That was nice. Like, it was like, I'm having second thoughts now.
He bailed on it halfway through.
Yeah,
shit. It's one of those where you run and then the ropes get closer, like, fuck.
Yeah, at least he
Jesus.
didn't fully commit to it like what Tall Sire does and just cracks her head and fucking
Yeah,
apron.
Jesus.
Nice.
See, it's weird with this shit, like, because Jim Cornette was still with TNA at this point. I'm pretty sure.
2010.
2010. Yeah, it'd be near the tail end of his era. Oh, no, because
No,
he
it
must have been gone before Hogan.
I was just going to say,
But,
he was
like,
gone
this
before Hogan and Bischoff took over.
This sort of stuff was happening under Cornette, and it's like, the way he talks now,
He fucking loves these people.
I know, it's mad. It's mad, though, because also, like, it's weird, because the only time I ever hear about Jim Cornette nowadays, because I don't listen to his shit, right? The only time I ever hear about it is when, on the odd occasion where Garth heard about it and he's trying to annoy me. Or, like, when someone's complaining about it and they post the link, and I'm like, why the fuck did he watch it? Because he knew you weren't going to like
Exactly.
it.
You knew you weren't going to like it, exactly.
Like, I will hear someone quote it, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like the shitty old man that Jim Cornette is. But, like, I don't seek it out. That just seems like I have better ways to torture myself.
Yeah, live shit. Don't make it worse for yourself.
Yeah. Like, just put on some Carly Rae Jepsen love. Calm down. Listen to
Calm down. I do like this camera angle for shit like that.
Yeah, but also, I hate that fucking move.
It's
Like,
a contrived move, yeah, I give
Yeah,
you that, it is.
I think there's been, like, 2 instances where it's been natural.
Yeah, the problem is, like, it's the holding, that's the issue.
I think because I have no problem with double foot stomps because Balor does that and love Balor. So.
Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, I don't love him.
No.
Loki.
Loki does it. Io Shirai does it.
Loki does it, but he literally tries to stomp them through the ring.
He does. He tries to physically hurt you.
He has no regards for anyone. Have you heard about when he was booked on a show and it was going to be
Kill the man?
him?
Oh.
It was going to be him, Eddie Kingston, and
what a near fall!
I think Homicide versus El Generico, Kevin Steen, and someone else. And I think it was a big Canadian wrestler who I've forgotten the name of, but he walks in and he had his mate with him, and he was when Loki went up to his mate, going, "Do you have a ticket?" He's like, "No, I'm with him." It's you need to get a ticket, and so he just ends up scaring off the big surprise booking.
Class. It's you can tell he's just so fucking serious.
Yeah.
No, apparently he refused to lose to Cesaro in PWG, despite the fact Cesaro had been champion for a year. And he was the strongest man in the world. I was there's no fucking way he can.
Jesus, magic killer.
I mean, we've seen Cesaro. He doesn't make anyone look bad when he wins. So that's fucking ridiculous.
How do you know, mate? He never wins.
He beat Bryan earlier this year.
That's one win, mate. If you took his entire WWE winning percentile, his winning percentage must be fucking dreadful.
Winning against Bryan isn't really much anyway, is it? Because they just shove him under anybody.
Yeah. He just has great matches and puts him over.
Yeah.
The bastard.
Best wrestling.
Spinebuster!
A good spinebuster.
He has got a good spinebuster. Oh, I like that.
Oh, I like that.
I love that.
Cesaro's win-loss percentage in WWE is he's won 45% of his matches.
So he's got a losing win. He's got a losing win percentage then. Jesus Christ! Yeah.
492 wins to 575 losses. Yeah, he also has a losing record in Ring of Honor and PWG. So
I wonder how much of the main event. Sorry, the winning percentage. Though I wonder how many of the matches he won were actually on things like main event and superstars.
Wow. I'd say we can look, but there's no link to that. So.
No, please, it really does not matter that much, Chris, mate. Super kick!
Is this the end of beer money?
For Young Bucks, take notes.
Guys.
That's it.
Crossbody, 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Saban can't
By the way,
believe
does
it.
anybody know who's the legal people here, or is this a tornado now?
Nobody fucking knows.
It's like an AEW tag match.
Cesaro does have a winning record in NXT UK.
He's had one match. Here we go.
He also has a winning record in NXT.
Gotta be it.
1, 2, 3. There you go.
He's done a different move to finish the match, though.
Motor City Machine Guns retain the championships. Does seem a bit weird to do a move, them kick out, and then to do the exact tag team move again.
I think it's because it's basically saying here's two of our finishers.
Yeah. Obviously, you want to keep Beer Money strong. Obviously, as your tag division is basically built around these Motor City Machine Guns and Black Rain and
Lax.
Yeah. Look, all that pyro.
To be fair, that's not overly impressive pyro.
Hey, it's more impressive than the WWE's pyro.
It's more impressive than AEW's. I saw that and I thought the ring would...
Hang on.
That's a death match in AEW.
AEW's apart from Cody. He gets impressive entrances.
He does. Have you seen, though, lads? Have you seen that Cody Rhodes has now got a reality TV show?
I could not. I did, and I literally saw that and thought I could not give half.
I could not give less of a shit about this bollocks. Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
I would literally rather watch Total Divas. At least that has more people
and more drama, presumably.
And less brandy.
Less brandy. Garth.
Yes.
Your pick. Your 2 bays in your tag teams. How did it hold up?
still thought it was excellent. Nowhere did I think they missed a beat, really. Everything seemed to sort of flow. Yes, it was like spot heavy, but those matches always are with the Motor City. But I just really, really enjoyed it. The near falls were excellent. Everybody got their shit in. Everybody looked strong, and it was just a fun match. And I mean, it's 20 minutes, and they packed stuff into there that they technically could have made last easily twice that, but they just, smashed it out. Excellent.
Chris?
It was good. I liked it. It was nothing that's going to blow you away, but, it's all solid. Like Garth said, didn't miss a beat. They hit off spots they wanted to, but ending was weird, though. I'm standing by that. Like, if you're going to kick out of a move, don't do enough. You, do shit between it and then hit the move again.
Yeah.
Or,
I'm guessing they were told, lads, it's time.
The only time you can do, multiple moves like that and go over it when it's, a strike, when it's, hitting, multiple elbows, like what Jonathan Gresham did with Flip Gordon at Final Battle. Or, what Misawa did in, half his title matches. Do a super version of the move or something. I don't know, but you had options. So I'm not going to put it down from a match for me, but, it doesn't affect it massively. It's just a fun little spot fest, turn your brain off and have fun.
Mm.
I don't think it was a weird ending, but I don't think it was a weird enough ending that, it would affect the match grade for me. I mean, it's not like they did the tag team finisher and then finished it off with a super kick, or just a V-trigger or something like that. It was at least a high impact move. Yeah, it was a bit strange, but I don't think it took away from the match.
The ring wasn't float.
Yeah. I'm never going to pass up an opportunity to watch Motor City Machine Guns wrestle, or actually Beer Money. The two teams have tremendous chemistry, and just everything seemed to follow, bang, bang, bang. And you were never feeling. Whereas with the ladder tag match that we were talking about before, there was a lull, a noticeable lull before they went into the closing stretch. And I know this is a slightly different dynamic with it being a 2 out of 3 falls match, but I don't feel like this had that lull. This was, it built and built and built to that crescendo of the finish, even if it was a slightly strange finish. Still thought it was great. Still really, really, really enjoyed it. Garth, your rating for this, please.
I'm going to go fully 4.5.
Wow. Okay. I suppose you are going to be a little bit biased. They are your bays.
A little bit biased. That's melts of a New Japan level.
Hey, no way.
I'm going to go 4 stars. I thought the match was very, very good, wrestled by 4 very, very good wrestlers. In 2 of, I'm going to put it out there, 2 of the greatest tag teams in America ever. Yeah. I'm going to put that out there, and I'm sure I'll get rinsed, but don't care.
Who cares?
Exactly. Chris, what about you?
3 3/4. It was really good. I liked it.
Okay, I think the average is hard, about 4 1/4. So, right, lads, it's been real and it's been fun once again, but we must end it here. I apologise. Thank you so much for listening, everyone at home. We really, really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. You can subscribe anywhere you get your podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review. Leave us a comment. It helps us to escalate up those rankings. Don't forget to check out the website, www.podmania.co.uk, where you can check out all of our podcast episodes. They're all archived, as well as being able to watch the video of this podcast, where you can also check out our Facebook page, PodMania Podcast, where you can do the same. You can find us on Twitter at PodMania. You can talk to me on Twitter at RealRobGoodwin. Garth, where can they find you?
At the Garthberg.
Christopher O'Brien, where can they find you?
Never call me that again. At Chrysalis Puro.
At Chrysalis Puro, indeed. Anyway, guys, we shall be back same time, same place next week. Until then, we'll talk to you guys again soon.
You've been listening to the PodMania Pro Wrestling Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at PodMania, Facebook at PodMania Podcasts, and YouTube and Instagram at Real PodMania. And check out the website, podmania.co.uk. Until next time, wrestling fans.